Welcome back to the YouTubes. New project, as you can see. Very stoked, very happy. I've been talking about getting one of these for a while now. Ignore that. That's just because OEM paint versus resprayed paint. It's an orange. It's supposed to be competition orange. I did find out. So it's supposed to be this orange, not that orange. But it still works with me. I don't mind it too much. Block out the license plate. Nice. It has a dinks and kinks that I need to fix on my own. I bought this used. It wasn't a front end wreck, but it seems like, I guess the time that it sat in the salvage yard made it worse, because it's a clean title, but it still has its complicated systems, like missing a spare tire and the pump and pretty much everything safety wise here. You know, got spliced wires, which I'm gonna take this off and see where it even leads to, because that's worrying me a little bit. It does come with like some quote-unquote aftermarket stuff, like the diffuser has already been modified, or I just took it out and put a new one in it. Or that exhaust has also been kind of cut off and modified as well, as you can see down there. Original performance package tires from Ford, and well, I don't want to say knockoffs because they're knockoffs, but they're not fully knockoff. These are from American Muscle, as I've come to find out. Let's get a cat. Okay, I really gotta get that fixed because this one doesn't work. I don't even know why. As you can see, it's not in like terrible condition in terms of like, that is me. That's just because I put the black ice smell. Those are the lids. I just put that right now. This I gotta take off, which has brought to my attention that whenever I bought this car, the guy forgot to lock this thing in place with any clips at all on the bottom. So when I was trying to yank this off, I was yanking the whole door. So that's problem number one. It is a manual 6-speed with the performance package, as you can see by the gauges. I mean, I haven't really driven it much. Today is the third day after I bought it. I haven't like been around too much around town. Pretty new. I want to upgrade this screen instantly. I want to get this to a Tesla screen one, or if I don't get a Tesla screen, to at least get a like the upgraded premium version where it brings the little switches instead of the buttons, and it takes away this, well, my friend calls it a calculator. Takes away all these buttons and all these things and puts an 8-inch Sync 3 display here. The vents, I'm getting a 3D printed mount from my buddy because he has PETG and I don't. That clips on right here, that holds my phone, because I got a mount for the phone, but I didn't really want to make one. I mean, I didn't want to buy one when I already have one. I have an adapter from USB to Type-C. I'll probably upgrade that too once I upgrade the screen to just a regular Type-C and a regular one. Apart from that, I mean, it's pretty much stock. Random interior pieces that I don't even know where they go. That's just how it was on the car. Everything here, all the manuals are actually there, which is great. This trim is a little, I mean, again, like I said, it's cosmetically not like up to spec, at least not to how I would like it, but it is not in terrible condition in terms of how it is, because, well, I gotta replace those to be white also. Car wise, like mechanically, it's good. I mean, again, gotta replace that, which I have a friend that works in Ford. I might be able to ask him and see if he can hook me up with a little bit of a new shift knob. If not, I'll buy one off of Amazon. I've ordered custom made carpets that go up to like here, and then like through here and under the seats, like those diamond design with like stitching and leather and all that shit. Apart from that, I mean, it's just your regular GT. It's a 2016, not a 2017 or newer, because I don't like the front ends on the newer ones. The newer 2018 and up, this part of the hood, it's like slanted down, so I like to call it the mate, because it like bends down. And then here I was trying to figure out, because they're supposed to be the windshield wiper nozzles, but they don't. This cowl hood is like put on here but not fully put on here, if that makes sense. You can see 5.0 Coyote V8, you know, big boy engine. This one, they had the little projector thing too, but they took it off. I don't know why. I mean, your standard, you know, Mustang, nothing too much to see from this side. 3 pedals, because, you know, manual life. I'm gonna have to get used to it. I've kind of gone around and, you know, sort of gone around with my friend. He's taught me tips and tricks. This hood is extremely heavy. There we go. This hood is all metal underneath, so it's quite hot. But as you can see, I hate that. Whoever before me, this is a used car, so whoever did that before me, you're dumb. Like, you're actually dumb. You were better off with the one that gets, you know, air from here than the one from here, because this is open, so all the heat from that is gonna go to that. I don't understand why they're called cold air if they're really more like burning hot air. Because when you look at the temps on your dash, bro, it's higher than when you just have the stock one. You know, Coyote V8, big gas guzzler. That's not gonna be fun for my wallet, but I don't really mind it since I technically kind of spend around the same like amount on my regular Infiniti, so which is not mine anymore technically. This is where the accident happened, so that's why it's a whole different color, whole different material, whole different everything. I've been planning once I get the car moving and insurance transferred, because I haven't done that yet. All of this, gotta take it off, gotta figure out how to mount those clips or mount this whole entire bracket underneath, which is, I'm pretty sure it's how it's supposed to go. And if I can't figure that out, then I'll just paint this so that way it's not like an eyesore. Because I mean, when I first looked at the car, that's the first thing I noticed. Also, I gotta get the trim for this part right here, the one that covers the battery, which I don't even know what battery this is. If I get the chance to replace it, not now but soon, I will. He bought the cheapest goddamn battery, bro. It says Econo H5, so it's a 96. I can tell you that much, because I mean, enough from working at AutoZone in advance. I can tell you that this is a 96 battery, which not a lot of places have to begin with. I'll probably buy an Optima just because big car, big battery. You can see all the, you know, it's actually very spacious for how tight, like how big this engine is. I mean, I understand it's a long front end, whatever, but it's still pretty small and still like has enough room around it. Like for example, let's say I want to change my spark plugs. I just got to pop this cover off and they're right there. Boom, done. Injectors are right there. Boom, done. Like almost everything here is exposed and easy to work on-ish. Except for a couple things on there. Like if I ever wanted to get my electric power steering fixed, that's not as fun. Because my friend ended up paying like $2,000 for them. We got the Brembo 6-piston package because, you know, performance. We got the, obviously the fake. Oh, he didn't give me the keys for this. Good thing I have the key for that. Motherfucker. Coulda gave him that. Fenders, I mean, mud guards look like they're brand new. Oh, yeah, by the way, also, I forgot to mention, no splash shield. So I'm probably going to have to buy that. Again, more money wasting. I'll tell you the price of the car at the end. But so far, I mean, this was me. First time manual driver, you know. Common mistake. I mean, I like that it's open in a sense, but I also don't enjoy it at the same time because rocks can just go right through, or anything can just go and break everything inside. So that's not quite fun. Everything down there seems fine. All the wiring seems fine-ish. All right, now that I close the hood, because that thing burns and it takes forever. Oh, yeah, this, I don't know who painted the car, but again, once I get money and I'm stable and I pay my dad off for the debt that I owe him, I will respray or wrap the whole car a white color, because I like the orange because it's different, but I don't really like the orange. I like a white. I've always wanted a white Mustang, but for whatever reason, I can't really get one. But I mean, it's fine so far. I'm basically rebuilding a crash car again, literally, because the guy that built it just to move and to look kind of presentable, just so I can buy it, and boom. I should have knocked them down a couple thousand, but these speakers, this wire seems spliced and joined together. I'm pretty sure those are my subwoofers or speakers that are like, you know, subs. The guy is lazy. He couldn't just go through this hole like everybody else. He went through another hole. That's fine. That's not too much, because realistically nobody sees that, and I can get a plug for it. Reverse camera, GT logo is kind of like barely on there, which if it falls off, I don't really care, because people don't need to know I have a 5.0 by looking at that. They should know by that badge right there. And honestly, I might just debadge it and put like a carbon fiber one, just because, as you can see, there's no gap back there where the speakers come out. So my guess is that he did not put the speakers, or did not plug them up, because this car's audio sounds terrible. Actually, let me see if I can. I don't want to start it, bro. It's too early. Yeah, half gauge. I bought it with 61,000. Oh, let me see if I can get some busting music. Hold on. So yeah, as you can tell, it's like I put a song that has some wah bass, and you can't even hear it, and it's low. But even if I turn it up, I gotta fix whatever that is. I gotta take off this whole panel and see what the f that speaker's blown, which sucks. And also, I don't have the track stuff, which makes me worried because I'm like, I have a track car. I literally have a track car. Like, wow, where are my track apps, bro? Like, and as you can see, you know, just regular. All right, let me turn it off so I don't waste battery. Not too much to say. I'm very stoked, but I don't really have the energy to be stoked, if that makes sense. You know, it's like, oh, it's cool, but like, I don't really have the energy to. Yeah, that's an issue that everybody always complains about is a little window not going up again on the passenger and on the driver's side. So I'm a little skeptical and a little worried. Yeah, also I gotta fix that. Like the gap, the fender gap between everything is misaligned completely. Because I'm pretty sure this fender is not properly aligned. Because even here I can see that it goes a little bit past the door here. So this needs to be pushed probably like in a little bit here. Apart from that, I think it might also be a little bit of the hood on that side. Same thing with this side. I gotta like push this a little bit in. I gotta look at my friend's car and see how it's set up, see how I can fix all of that, because again, little things that I don't know how they look like. Again, I have a list of parts and a list of things that I already want to get, you know, done like ASAP before I even move, before I even spend too much time thinking about it. I do need to get the trim that goes here on top of the tire plus the tire. I did find them on eBay and other sites. I want to check Rock Auto as well. I'm gonna just do my homework, get some parts in, maybe talk to my guy Mikey, see what parts he has at Ford, and then whatever they don't have, I'll just order online with time. I should get this car back to essentially unclapped, unbroken, I would say, and bring it back to its original state. And then from then, I'll start modifying and, you know, enjoy, just have fun with the car. So really hope you guys are enjoying this video, and yeah, just see you guys on the next one.